All right, let's do it. George Foreman, let's chat.
Let's go with it.
All right. First and foremost, I love your website, BigGeorge.com. I particularly enjoy the pictures of you playing with all the animals on your ranch.
I got lots of animals.
You got everything from horses to ostriches.
That's right. And pigeons. Lots of pigeons.
Do you ever eat them, or is it just for fun?
Just for fun. I don't think the kids will want me going around eating the pigeons.
Did you build that website yourself?
Pretty much. You put it together, my daughter and I, Georgetta, of course.
Georgetta.
We put together the website, and now we've been, been in existence for a long time now. It's been 95. Got it working. Everybody emails me, and I communicate back.
You get a lot of email through the site?
Lots of email, and I don't allow anyone else to do my email but George Foreman.
That's good, because you invite people to email you, and you want to explain the doctrine of love to them. This is on the preacher part of your site. What's the doctrine of love?
Oh, just generally where you love God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and then love your friend as you do, or your neighbors as you love yourself. Simple, huh?
What kind of computer did you use to build the site?
I've had so many different kind of computers in and out of my life, I just can't remember.
What was the first computer you ever owned?
My goodness, I can't even remember, because I didn't go and get one computer. I went out and got several computers. The easiest one that would work, that's what I do. And now you'll see a part built from this, another part built from that. It's no longer one computer for me. It's all pieces.
Is it PC or Macintosh?
I'm not into the Macintosh. I know that. I got a lot of Sony. A lot of Sony, especially I go around, because I started working with the laptop. Sony is fine, and oh my goodness, there's so many of them.
I couldn't help but notice that in your email address is the word fuzzy.
BG Fuzzy 2. I had this dog. We call him Big Fuzzy, and Big Fuzzy passed away unexpectedly, and I never wanted to forget Big Fuzzy because he loved me so. And I put BG because I didn't want to put all the other names in there. BG Fuzzy 2, number 2.
Do all your children, all the Georges and Georgettas, do they also have Fuzzy in their email addresses?
No, I'm the only BG Fuzzy on the scene.
Have you named all your dogs Fuzzy?
No, just George, Big G, Little G. We got all of the G's taken care of.
Back in the days of the old 8-bit Nintendo, there was this game that I spent a large part of my youth playing called George Foreman's KO Boxing. You still play that game?
I don't get a chance to play games much anymore. We put them together so that other people could play and just reminisce on George Foreman, but I don't get a chance to play them. I just kept beating myself up and saw people beating me up. I deserved the game.
I remember vividly, you always, what would you say? I'm big, I'm bad, and I'm back. That was like in the game. I remember also how you get unlimited super punches in that game. There's a secret code just for our viewers. 21C04C282. That's how you'll get all the super punches you want.
And like I said, there's so many ways to beat me and not beat me.
I used to make you bloody, man, all the time.
See, that's why I don't like the game anymore. Everybody would just love to beat me up.
So, tell me, where were you and what were you doing at the moment that you decided to invent the George Foreman grill?
You know, to say invent, that's saying a lot. The grill was sitting around for a long time, patented with the slants. No one was using it. Someone came to me and said, George, you're always making other people's product good because of your name and commercials. Why don't you get your own product? I said, okay, how much are you going to pay me? They said, no, here's a grill. You're our partner. Put your name on it. You get all the money, and whatever you give us, okay. That's what happened, just like that. And I started using it, telling one person after another about it, an infomercial, and now it's the king of all grills now because it works.
Knock out the fat.
It helps you knock the fat out of your diet. If you really dedicated to it, it's the only way to eat and cook.
Over 2 million Americans have a George Foreman grill. That's 1 out of every 23 Americans, and I proudly count myself among those Americans.
You know what? We've sold over 40 million of those grills.
40 million?
40 million of those George Foreman lean, mean, fat reducing grilling machines. They are everywhere, and I won't be content until at least 120 million have them so their neighbors can borrow them from one another.
Now they got them. They're about this big.
Yeah, you want to make them big because I have 10 kids. One of those little grills wouldn't do anything in the house. And I got to get separate ones because there are some kids who are vegetarians. They don't like meat next to their vegetables. So there's a room for a lot of grills in my home.
Here's what I don't understand now. They got this new version. You put it in the backyard. It's like a barbecue grill. What's the point of that?
Yeah, then you can pick it up, though, because it's electric. You pick it up, take it in the house, plug it in the wall. It's the indoor-outdoor grill. And then there's another will and grillage exclusively for outdoors. Anything, see, we do the grills, and then people would walk up and say, why don't you have this one? Why don't you have this one? And then years to come, we develop something else.
There's also a rev of the George Foreman grill that was a complete rip-off, or maybe an homage to the iMac.
The iMac, never heard of it.
The iMac is that Apple computer with all the different colors and the translucent. There was a line of George Foreman grills.
That's right, a beautiful, just like that, because some of the kids from colleges, they wanted those things. And the little girls wanted them in their rooms, dormitories, and they were pretty. So we made the colors, and let me tell you, that made the kids buy them more so.
Cooked different.
Colorful cookie.
So you see, both the iMac and the grill can burn a CD. That's pretty good, huh? You should name your next kid iGeorge.
Certainly must.
So, I got a great idea for a sitcom about your life, and we'll call it George.
What a wonderful idea. I've gone through that once or twice.
I'll write it, I promise. Tell me about the new book, George Foreman's Guide to Life.
Yeah, this book has been in the making for over 10 years. I've raised so many kids. I have a daughter who's 30 and a son who's 3. And you keep raising these kids, and you give them advice, you tell them old stories to make it work. And they've always told me, Dad, I wish my friends' parents could hear these stories. I wish you could tell this to my friends. That's why this book came about, to share some of the wisdom. Some of the times I've fallen and it hurt pretty bad. But I've been able to get up and then just share that wisdom.
You wrote the book on the computer?
That's right. Can you believe that? I never could have been able to get things done without that computer. I live on the computer.
Yeah,
they call me Email Slim, even if I'm not slim.
How many emails do you think you send and receive a day?
Oh, man, there's too many of them. I know that every 2 hours I got to get back there and catch up. If I go 4 hours, I mean, I'm flooded. I just can't keep up. I got to go on at least every 2 hours.
You're kind of a geek.
Get off of an airplane, go right to the computer, catch up quick.
You surf the internet too?
All the time. And I've bought everything that could be bought over the internet. I got it all. I get information, of course, about animals, horses, books, music. I'm on that thing. That's my life. I mean, my wife is thinking, when are you coming to bed? That computer, I love it.
Yeah, what's your favorite website, the one you visit more than any other?
Oh, it's all of the Tennessee Walking. It's called www.tennesseewalking.com.
What's that?
About Tennessee Walker horses. I love watching horses. There's always a new horse coming up that you don't know anything about. He's been campaigned to show. And then the Arabians. I love the Arabians. And, of course, I get on the music.com so I can check out music and listen a tease of some different music that's coming out.
You don't download those MP3s, though. That's
no,
piracy.
none of that.
And you stay away from the porn, right, George?
No, never any porn. I'm out of that. I'm a happily married man.
So any plans on stepping back into the ring, try to regain the title?
You know, really would be wonderful now that I've gone out and done books and sold grills. Some people never heard of me, and there are people now don't even know me as a boxer. I'm George Foreman, the cooking man. I'd like to go back and have one boxing match at the age of 55 so that I can just destroy that old myth about age 55 through 65 is a death sentence for athletes. I'd like to do that.
Well, good luck, man. Good luck. And now, George Foreman, email me.
All righty, great. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was fun.
What's your email address?
Martin at Texas.